Apple and pear trees are in full bloom, wrapping the trees in a delicate veil of white and pink. Mourning doves come to visit, and this time they even show me their young, a moment that feels like a small gift. Among all this blossoming life, it almost feels as if a snowstorm is moving through my garden. But instead of snow, it is made of cherry blossom petals, gently breaking free in the wind and drifting softly to the ground. In this atmosphere, I gather the first fresh herbs for spring soup. I want to make a green soup and want to show you what I put in there. So the base of the green soup is peas. I add a little bit of spinach, and this is vegetable broth, and I will cut these onions and then fry, or whatever you say to that, in butter. And when the peas are done, I add all these herbs. And these are mostly from my garden. The parsley is not from my garden. Yarrow, you would be poisonous. This is ground ivy, and I will pick the little flowers because they are lovely on the soup as decoration. It really looks nice when it's the green soup, and then you have these purple flowers. I'm not really sure. I looked it up. We call this portulac or pastelain, and I think in the US it is called miner's lettuce or spring beauty or something like that. I have this in my garden. It grows like crazy, so I use this as a salad and now in this soup. This is sage. This is, I don't know, it's an Italian herb. It's called curry herb in Germany. When I find another name, I put it in on the screen. This is rosemary. This is dandelion. This is wild garlic. This is ground elder. Yeah. These are the flowers of the wild garlic. This is hyssop. This is 2 kinds of mint. And this is a few of the lesser celandine leaves where there were no flowers. Yeah, and I think we will put all of that in the soup. I see the soup as a powerful potion of cleansing and renewal. It helps release the old, clears the mind, and brings new energy into motion. It strengthens protection, willpower, and inner balance, supporting times of transitions where something within us begins to reorganize. It's a blend that centers, strengthens, and gently realigns, like an inner cleansing in harmony with spring. From the herbs in my garden, I also created a special protective oil. But this oil is not meant for anointing candles. It is for seasoning food
and for the body, a form of self-anointing through salads and meals. I use thyme for courage and defense, sage for cleansing and banishing, rosemary for protection and strength, basil for harmony and safeguarding, garlic for protection and strong boundaries, and pepper for power. This oil works like a condensed protective formula in liquid form. It cleanses, creates boundaries, and strengthens one's own energetic presence. At the same time, it activates inner strength, clarity, and assertiveness, so that external influences have less impact. At its core, it's a protective oil that does not only defend, but also stabilizes and energetically realigns, like a protective, clearly focused, energetic shell.
Hey Frida, do you have green feet? Nice. Lovely. We cut the lawn and played on it.
Among all these plants, I also made another discovery. Luckily, my husband didn't mow everything down, so some dead nettles were left standing. The white blossoms carry a dual nature. They are associated with healing, calm, and grounding, but can also be used for weakening and creating energetic blockages. Like so many plants, they hold both light and shadow. I usually dry the flowers and use them for tea that brings calm, grounding, and a return to inner balance. If you enjoyed this journey through my spring garden and herbal practices, feel free to like the video and maybe subscribe. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Bye.